All right, hey guys, what's up? It is Tim Thackeray and Laura going over your 28-day nutrition and mindset challenge. Laura, how are we doing today?
Good. How are you?
I am awesome. I'm super excited to get everyone here going. On this call, what we're going to do is go over the big macro parts of the challenge. I don't mean your macro plan. I mean how it's going to go for the 28 days, what's expected of you. You've already claimed your spot, and I'm excited that you want to come make a big change for the month of June and hopefully create some really great daily habits that we can go on and on for the rest of the year and really rock 2018. Coach Laura, you've been doing this for a long time. Just before we dive into the deliverables, what are some of the things that you see that help people be really accountable in these challenges? That's the hardest part. We have the proven plan. We know this method works. We've done it with athletes all over the world, but the accountability is one of the hardest parts. So what helps make people stay consistent through this challenge?
Yeah, absolutely. The things that keep people consistent is definitely going to be being interactive and asking questions. So what's awesome about this challenge is we're going to have little tasks for you guys to complete every day, every week. So really just letting the world know and telling somebody else about it. So tell your friend, tell your significant other, whoever you live with, what you're doing. That's going to help keep you accountable because they're going to see what you're doing every day, but then also sharing with the group, your struggles and what you
100%. And that's so many people have a goal and they never tell anyone and they keep it to themselves. And it's almost like part of them doesn't believe in their goal really. So they know if I don't make it, no one knows, no one's going to be, disappointed or whatever these false thoughts are. The trick is to let everyone know and then to step up and bet on yourself and do it. And without further ado, we're going to go over exactly how the challenge works. There'll be a whole bunch of more info you're going to get. So this obviously is not going to be a 5-hour video. It's going to be getting you started, getting ready to rock. I'm going to share my screen right now. I'm going to go over the 28-day challenge. The first thing we're going to do is talk about our deliverables here of how this is going to work. And Coach Laura, you're our nutrition coach. Let's go over how the nutrition part of this challenge works, please.
Yeah, so we're going to give you guys 2 emails a week. We're going to be dripping out some awesome information. It's going to be weekly habits, tasks, and challenge, all based off nutrition and mindset. And kind of a little tease for the first week is it's going to be all about awareness. So really having that mind-body connection, understanding the relationship of food and how that interacts with our daily lives. And also learning the ways to make better food choices and finding your inner whys.
Yeah.
With
I love it. Now, is this something where it's going to be super restrictive on people, or they have to go and only eat carrots for 28 days? Is that the plan here?
No, I love it. Good question. This is going to be something that you could implement right here, right now, with zero stress added. You don't have to go to the grocery store, start this whole macro meal plan, get any restricted on anything. This is just really about small little daily habits that is no added stress to you.
Yeah, I love it. And that'll be, you guys will have that in advance. So starting Sunday, you will have the upcoming week's tasks ready for you of what to do. And starting with awareness is the way to go. And I love how you created that. The second part we're going to do is add in daily visualization, mindfulness, or breathing training. And we added 3 kind of pieces here because some people have different areas to work on, and it's going to let you customize what you want to get out of each day. I recommend a little bit of each throughout the week, but something every day is going to help really center you and balance well with the nutritional awareness. So we have a full visualization playlist, everything from very ultra sport specific training tracks. You have a competition coming up, down to like Tony Robbins and type and other people obviously type kind of general gratitude and mental ritual training and getting good on your daily habits. And then the Wim Hof breathing is so good for anyone's training is going to be there. So you'll have access to that in advance, and you're going to do one of those tasks every day. The final thing we've added in is mobility training. So it's with our mobility lab coach, Corey Hill, is creating a 3 time per week. It takes about 10-15 minutes that you can do on your own of some flexibility and mobility, so some basic stretching to do in this that really goes well with being centered, being mindful, taking some time for yourself, not trying to pound out everything at intensity or high effort, that we're taking a step back and getting you guys all set, the right base of support to be ready to rock. Okay, so you'll have all those laid out. The actual steps will be done and explained to each of you. Next, I want to go over accountability. So first part of accountability, Laura, what do you want to say about this, following the plan every day? What do you think about this part?
So in any way to start a habit is to do it every single day. And like we had mentioned before, it's something that's going to be no added stress to you. So really it's all about finding the time, scheduling it in ahead of time. So starting on Sunday, schedule your time that you're going to be able to do it. And I think you'll find really good success with everything that we have for you guys.
Yeah, exactly. If you look at what we're asking, it's pretty minimal time per day, because we want to make sure there's space to create the habit first. If you come in and say, hey, do this much here, and there's no habit to support it, it's not gonna, the chances of it following through are lower than setting up a good base. And that's what we want to do here. The second thing is, we know you're going to have some type of transformation if you go 28 days consistent. And while this is not a transformation challenge, I do want you to see where you started and where you ended. And there is no end goal that you have to get to. This is not lose 20 pounds challenge. This is not gain this, whatever, look more tan than you were before. There's none of that. But we do know that people, when they get consistent, their body does experience positive changes. And those are changes that you want. These are in line with your goals and your choices. So before and after picture is important to do. It's not, you're not allowed to do it if you don't do this, but I think that would be a really good thing to do. And the same thing with either a weigh-in or an in-body machine scan is totally optional, but it is nice just to see those changes in this time from not having to restrict and starve. And, you know, like we said, you're only going to eat a carrot a day, every day for a month, and you lose weight, and then you yo-yo back up, and then you believe that you didn't do well, you crash again, and that's not the goal of this at all. It is a nutrition and mindset challenge, getting people ready for, maybe it's nationals, maybe you have the Granite Games qualifier, maybe you just want to be ready for the beach this summer and feel awesome in your own skin.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, so the next one, the daily tag of what they did based on kind of the weekly challenges you set up. Go over that one, Coach.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So every single week, I'm going to give you a little bit of task. And with that, I want you to post every single day. This is that a little bit of that accountability piece. And also it's going to help you make those connections and really figure out what you're learning and how nutrition is a part of your daily life.
I love it. We have, so we'll have that laid out for you, how to do that. That is a mandatory part of this challenge. That's where the big part of the accountability is going to come in. Cherry picking these parts and going, I want to do this, and it just ends up not working, and then we end up not creating the habit. So this is a big piece of the accountability. If you just got a little uncomfortable in your skin, that's good. I want you to know that the uncomfortableness is where the change starts to begin. So that's important. So if you felt that in the pit of your gut, I want to do it and tell no one, I'm going to challenge you to believe that that is actually you getting ready to make a change. So embrace it. We're going to do a lot of embracing challenges and changes in this 4 weeks. So this is your first one. I hope you're enjoying it already. And then finally, there's going to be a weekly What I Learned post. Again, a lot of this is setting up that habit, and then you being able to be reflective of how things have changed for you for the better and what you've noticed about yourself. That's where growth comes from. So that's going to be a weekly one, and we'll give you the prompts and all the tasks here, so don't feel like, I don't know what to say yet. Cool, we got you, fam. It's all good. We're ready to rock. We've already got some questions from our private Facebook group and people that have opted in about wanting more help already, feeling like, hey, this is great, but they've wanted more help. We're offering 2 pieces of additional help for you if you want them. They're not mandatory, but some of you already are reaching out, so I'm going to let you know how it goes. Number one is you have an opportunity to upgrade to a custom macro plan with Coach Laura. You want to explain a little bit how that works, what that looks like?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm super excited about all of this. So you're going to be getting a template, whether that be you're cutting, you're massing, or you're just trying to maintain and just live a healthier life. You're going to be getting that template, Facebook access, a bunch of different guides. So guides to success, how to eat on the go, eat this versus that. So you guys are just going to be getting oodles of information about nutrition, and that's just going to help you get set up for the rest of the year.
Absolutely. No, and that's super awesome. And again, the better and more consistent of a plan you have, we just know that's going to help you stay in your lane. You put in the work, and now you have a plan you can trust. And that's really great. And then also the opportunity to upgrade to remote coaching fitness with me, where I design your custom workouts to help make sure that now you're doing the mindset work, you're doing the mobility, you're doing the breathing, you're following the nutritional awareness, you have the right custom macro plan, and now you're doing the right stuff for training. And that's just, you're unstoppable at that point. So if you are someone who wants to inquire about doing those, reach out, tim@juicecompound.com, and we'll get you set up ASAP so you can start hopefully for the coming week. Final thing now, prizes. Yes, there are prizes. For the top 5 people that are 100% consistent and compliant with the challenge, that means you're following the challenge to a T. Everything we're asking, you're doing every day, you're posting, you're following, again, all the deliverables up here, you're doing them every day. The top 5 of you, we have some prizes from the Juice Swag store for you, so go check it out. We'll have some cool things for you in there. We'll make sure to get your sizes and the colors you like, of course, and the piece you want. So we'll do that, but you got to be 100%, no misses, no misses at all. And finally, the top prize is the journey story, right? I want to know your post. You make a post at the end of these 28 days of where you started, and I want you to think about where you started now, and that in 28 days, if you do everything we say, right, you're 100% accountable, you're engaging in the group, you're following the nutritional training that Coach Laura has done, you're following the mindfulness and the visualization training, you're working on your mobility, you're following this every single day. Where are you in 1 month? What has happened? What has changed in your life? I want you to take a minute and think about that, and know that that person, the top one, you actually have a chance to win a $400 prize. It's a free macro plan plus 1 month of remote coaching. It's pretty big, pretty awesome. We don't give this stuff out lightly. But again, I want you to think of where you are now and where you want to be in just 4 weeks, knowing we start Monday, June 4th. We'll have all this stuff out to you on Sunday. I know it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great week. Coach Laura, final word before we hop off here. Anything you want to share with everyone?
Have fun and don't take life too seriously. So number one thing is everyone thinks you have to be on point, super disciplined, super strict. Just really make connections, be aware, be mindful, and have fun. And I hope you guys learn a lot. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me on Facebook. I am here for you guys.
Yeah, that's why we have the private Facebook group. Make sure you're in there. I'll make sure the link is with this in the email. So hopefully you're in already. We're having a great time. And we'll see you guys starting Monday, June 4. Expect a bunch of stuff from us this weekend. Let's have a great time. All right, thanks.